with me. What is going on, Fan Clan? Today, we're cracking slabs.
Open's latest set, One Life is Straight, just launched.
Next up is Next Gen Games with these 5 cuts.
You're getting absolutely cooked.
Guys, ready?
What's up, guys? Gavin here. What is up, True Collective? The whole Crystal Guardian, like, we had higher rate one of the biggest one meets in Southern California. That I want. So on the floor, I'm so excited. Let's get right into this.
Different from the one last night. So if you go to this QR code or card.party/contest 151, you might win some prizes. We're going to get some stuff away a little bit later. Every show has its own unique giveaway. That way, we award them to the people who are in the room with us. And we're learning from last year, because last year there was a lot of people who missed out. And we don't want you to miss out. So make sure you do that. Also, it looks like we got enough seats, but if there is a chance, you're welcome to fill in and whatever you need to do.
I'm trying to fix it.
I want to make sure we have the right people in the room here. I don't know if you've ever played a game called Who's That Pokemon, or Guess That Pokemon, but we're in the room.
You don't know anything.
You're going to see a lot of games happening, especially this evening. Some of your favorite traders are going to come on and go head-to-head.
Is it good, guys, or is it crooked?
We'll talk about what we're playing for and what those games are like a little bit later. But let's keep going here. We're just warming up here.
Is it sideways?
I think we have the right people in the room. We're going to make sure that we have the right people in the room. This Pokemon right here.
My bad, y'all.
Crystal. Some creators around with a crystal at the end of the crystal version. Last year we had yellow for the creators because it was red versus blue, but this is Team Gold versus Team Silver. You're going to see a lot of people on the battle stage in the Expo Hall in Expo Hall Central. Your creators are going to be battling all day long for the next couple of days, and we'll talk about how that point system works in just a minute. I want to thank Rare Candy, one of our sponsors, for supporting us by supplying those packs for us. It's going to be open the entire time. You might even be able to win some cards from the creators who are there on the stage. So the schedule and everything of who's battling and when, and favorite creators, you can look at that in the info sheet that you have and on that notion page. Now, team goal from last night has 11 points. But thanks to cool trainer Ryan's win last night, still you know what? We are just getting started. This is peanuts compared to how many points are going to be on here because every battle that your creator is going to be up on the central stage matters for points. And so this is going to accumulate as we go along. But guess what? You also have an opportunity to win points for your team as well. Does that sound like fun? If you go all the way to the west wall, you're going to see an area called the Pack Battle Zone. And that's the zone where you will get a free pack of Pokemon. You open it, and if you get a hit, you get 1 point for your team. You get 1 point for your team for any hit full art or an EX, even an ace spec. You might get 2 points in one pack because of that. And some of the latest sets, which is pretty cool. So go ahead, redeem your pack there. Make sure you count those points toward your team, and that will count toward the overall score by the end of the show. This is sort of a Harry Potter, 10 points to Gryffindor, 10 points to Slytherin kind of thing. Team Slytherin. My wife says I'm Team Slytherin. I don't know how to accept that. I don't know from her perspective, but so it is 1 point. However, because it's the gold versus silver generation, if you pull a gold card, that's 5 points for your team. Any gold card, even a boost shake, doesn't matter. However, if you have an SAR, the 2 gold stars at the bottom of the card for most of your parents who are just here because you're like, I don't know what's going on. Raise your hands for parents who don't know what's going on.
Parents that don't know.
Yes, right by the end of tomorrow, no hands are going to be up.
Oh, this Kimball wanna act stupid.
We converted into hardcore Pokemon fans, and I'm sorry for your wallets. I just want to say that. But make sure we get some great deals for some vendors. We have some incredible vendors here. And again, the SAR is worth 10 points for your team. So instead of battling head to head, it's up to the pack and fate, I guess you can call it. I want to ask, who here is a creator? Raise a hand. Creator, big, small, any platform. Look at that. Let's give a big hand and a round of applause to all of our creators here. I mean, we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the creators who put themselves out there and who try their best to entertain you in their own special kind of way. Every creator has their own style and power, and every creator is, I mean, you're going to hear it because we have a guest coming on later. You're going to hear that it's not easy for a lot of us. But I want to make sure that we understand while we're here. I mentioned this last night, but I want to mention it again for everybody who's here right now. The creators are volunteering their time to be here with you. Unlike other events where a lot of the celebrities are behind the red velvet robe and you either have to pay to get access to them or you just might not even be able to see them at all because they fly in and out, the creators are here because they want to hang out with the fans. And I just want to give a huge
Probably.
a little bit of help. You see a creator who might be going somewhere, speeding off, give them some room, give them some respect, but also know that they're there for you. You're welcome to ask them a question and please respect their answers, but also, I mean, I've seen so many pictures of creators, Real Breaking Day, Danny Phantom, Super Duper Yanny, with fans getting autographs. I've seen some backpacks that have no more white space on them and signed by creators everywhere. And I encourage you to interact and just, can you promise me to have fun and respect each other? Is that cool? Now, there's one creator in particular who I would love to introduce you to. So let's roll a little clip and see who this might be.
Oh!
want to, we played that Pokemon game earlier. I just want to do one for you. So we're going to pop up on the screen, and I want to make, you guys can play too, by the way. What Pokemon is this? Wait till it gets on the screen. Anybody?
It's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime!
With a little rev on.
Dude, I'm so grateful that you came again for Card Party. Why did you come back this year?
You know what? I was listening to you behind the stage, and you mentioned that everybody wouldn't be here without the creators, but it's kind of funny because I wouldn't be here without the community, without all the fans, and you guys are the ones that brought back here. I'm ready to go. This is CP2.
Let's go. How many of you have been following and watching Red for over a year? Raise a hand for over a year. Keep your hand up if it's over 2 years. Over 3 years. 4 years. 5 years. 6 years. You're a liar, because it's only been for 5 years. No, thank you. You have some hardcore fans, to be honest.
It's crazy. It's unbelievable. It's so humbling, and I'm just happy to be here. Like I can't believe I'm actually sitting up here right now. This is unbelievable.
Do you get recognized like just going out and out?
Yeah, well, once in a while I'll be out and I'll hear somebody say, "Red." Me? Yeah, hey, what's up?
I always get asked if I'm popular. And so does Sean, and everybody else who's here who's a Pokemon YouTuber. You started a lot of us. I have to thank you personally and publicly here, because if it wasn't for you, Deep Pocket Monster this event wouldn't exist. So, you even knew about me before I knew about you. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I did. I knew about, in not a creepy way or anything, but I knew about you. Not that kind of way, but I knew about Pat before he knew me for many years. Actually, I've known about Pat for almost 15 years now, and when he came into one of my live streams, I had to look twice, and I said, "Is that Pat Flynn?" He's like, "Yeah, it's me." And you know me? I said, "Yeah, no, you. What are you talking about? Of course I know you." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah,
I watch you now.
how did you know? Where was that from?
So I've been following you on different platforms, SmartCast, and different books and everything like that, and it was a pretty surreal moment to be able to actually meet somebody that you've been following for so long.
It's incredible. So I have a podcast. I talk about business and my other things, which is my full-time thing. A lot of people think I do Pokemon full-time. I don't. Thank you. Although that might change. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Come on!
It feels like full-time for the past 6 months planning this thing, that's for sure. But I saw you on Gary Vaynerchuk's live show. You ripped the pack with him. And this was around the 2020 era when Pokemon was like, I'm definitely somebody who came up during the 2020 time. Because my kids got me into it. They were into it. I found you, and I found me, and I found Liam Hart, and all these amazing creators. I
Lost my voice, so I'm trying to be
My
quiet.
kids moved on. They grew out of it for now. I'm still here, obviously. I definitely did not grow out of it, and they'll come back. But, and then when I decided that I wanted to start Deep Pocket Monster, I reached out to you first, and I was like, dude, what do you think? Like, do you think it'd be okay? And as if you have to ask permission to do something. But I felt like I needed to because I wanted to respect everything that you've created and you've done, and you were like, dude, bring it, and I know you can bring something special. And so I want to thank you again for that, because that really encouraged me.
And I don't know, I just love encouraging people to go out there and do what they want and get what they want in life, because we have one. And you know what? If there's something you want to do out there, if there's something that you've been dreaming of, let's go. Come on. Let's get after
Now, Chris, I told you that you inspired me. Who inspires you?
He's down
Wow,
there somewhere.
a lot of people inspire me. My parents inspire me. me. I've made some of the most incredible friends from this community over the years. I've met lifelong friends that have changed my life. I mean, it's just been a crazy ride, and I it's kind of like looking for somewhere in life where you kind of belong and you feel like, you know, this is it. And when I found Pokemon again, I knew this was it.
Yeah. Amazing. Now, the audience saw some early clips from early PokeRev, right? And you looked much younger. Not that you look old now. What was it like when you first started? Because it feels like when you're on camera, you're shouting, and it's so natural, and we're with you in the energy. Does that just come automatically, and you're always like that? Or what's happening right before?
That's facts. That's facts.
I want to know what's in your head.
Before I go live, I sit down, I have a nice hot tea, I relax, I meditate. No, I'm just kidding. I just start jumping up and down and I get ready to go.
You just fire yourself up?
Just fire yourself up and like, we're gonna do this, we got this, whatever we're trying to chase, whatever we're trying to do. I know that the community's out there and they're ready to bring it and we're just ready, we're fired up.
Are you nervous before you get recorded?
Oh, 100%. The nerves are always going.
Yeah, I was actually about to throw up behind the stage.
Oh no.
You know what? Like, you still go anyway, right? You still hit publish. What keeps you publishing day after day after day? Because you, more than anybody, has been a machine for us in the community. And just like, if there's a new box or set coming out, I can guarantee that I know we're going to see a PokeRev video about it, probably sooner than anybody else. So I'm not going to ask you the trade secrets about how you get access to what you get access to, but what keeps you like grinding every single day?
What keeps me grinding is everyone. I mean, I am not alone in this. If it was just me, you know, creating the content, it would not get anywhere to where it needs to be. I have an amazing team of people, all my family, everybody's there, all the support, all the fans. It's literally impossible without everybody. They keep me going. And as someone, even just one person comes up to me and say, "Yo, Red, I started my channel because you inspired me." It's still mind-blowing to me because for me to start this whole journey, I put it off for so many years because I was afraid of, you know, what people would think, what the expectations would be, and if anybody would enjoy it. But you know what? As soon as I hit that record button, it's literally just boom. That was it. I was in, and I just wanted to keep going and bring in the best content I could to make people's days. Like, you know, if you're having a bad day, a bad week, and like whatever, you pop on me or Pat or whoever, and you know, you just it helps you. That to me is worth every second.
Yeah, for sure. I have one last question before we can maybe take some audience questions. You guys maybe have some questions for Red, and we can source some of you. Awesome. I was watching one of your live streams. It was a big one actually recently. You were breaking a base set box. And was it first edition?
Yeah.
First edition base set booster box. And in the middle of the stream, it's like the internet goes out or the stream ends, which is the worst nightmare for anybody going live, especially when you sold packs and people are there and watching you. Thousands of people who are like lag. The moderators are going crazy. Mods, I see you. I love all the mods out there for any channels. Take me play by play. Internet goes down. What happens? What do you do?
Yeah, that was a big one. That was one where I was like, if any of these could please not lag or disconnect, it would be this one. And it was that one. And I know it was, yeah. So, you know, thoughts are racing. What do I do? Unplug this, unplug that. But the good thing was that I had another camera recording that I thought ahead of time, luckily. I had another camera recording, worst case scenario, that's still going, but I'm running around, I'm trying to get this thing back up, and it's just like pure chaos in my head. Luckily, it was maybe 10 minutes, but we came back up and we were ready to go, and yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, it did. I was glad that you had that extra camera angle, just so people knew there was nothing sneaky going on, which, you know, people assume the worst sometimes when things like that happen. How do you deal with the haters, the trolls, the negative Nancys out there? No offense to any Nancys, you're not all negative. Are there any Nancys in here? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're so positive. It's not even how do you deal with those voices that are out there in the internet world, especially on YouTube, that can be so loud, so like sharp sometimes for us as creators? How do you deal with that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's criticism everywhere, no matter what you do. But I look at it this way, right? Everybody is going through something in their life, whether, it's this or that. Sometimes, it just kind of gets out there in a different way, and you just look at it and say, like, I hope everything's going well with you, and I truly do wish the best for everybody, because there is a reason that you're here, there is a reason that you're watching, and there is a reason that you still are a part of this community, whether something's happened to you, whether you've had some, like your collection stolen from you, or whatever happened, something's definitely there, and you can do this, you can come back from these things, and you can even make a complete positive change for even up this road.
In my other business, as a podcaster, there was a moment where, I'm not going to go into the details, but I had a hater who said some very, very nasty things about me. And I almost quit because of it. I almost quit. And I had a friend, this is why it's so important to connect with people who are like-minded, who can support you. I had a friend come up to me and say, Pat, like every second that you think about this person, all the things they've done is a second you're taking away from the community who loves you, the people who are around you who need you to show up. And that was a huge lesson for me. I was quickly and so before we get to our couple of questions, we have a mic ready. I learned that hurt people. And I've learned to lead with empathy. There's likely a reason this person, whoever it might be in your life, who's a version of like our trolls or haters, they're going through some stuff, right? And oftentimes it's not even really about you. So it's a lesson for all of you, especially those of you who want to be a creator maybe one day, or are a creator now and might be struggling through stuff. So that was a lesson I just want to pass on to you, and thank you for listening to our conversation. But I want to hear a couple questions from you. Anybody kind of close to the front here who might have a question for Red? We got, I see the person right there on stage. Okay, we'll go there, and then the little person behind you, 2 rows back, we'll go there next. So yes, name please.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry for screaming a lot. My question would be, what's your favorite set?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah,
You go first.
So my favorite set of all time is going to be Neo Revelation. One
That's
of
my
the
home.
4 Neo sets, mainly because it has one of my favorite cards in it, and just it's during a time where I really kind of got like super deep into Pokemon back in the early 2000s. I was there when it hit, and once Gen 2 hit, I was like, no, let's go. We're still doing this thing. Like everybody said, it was just like a little craze that was going to last a year or two. And as a kid, I was like, oh man. But then they revealed Gen 2, and I was all in for it. I know I am Team Silver right now. So I'm Team Silver.
Favorite card? What is that card?
My favorite card from the Shiny Gyarados. Absolutely love that card. I feel like it's a little symbolic too, because you think it just starts off as like a little magic card. Like, right? Like, splashing around.
And then it's like,
Yeah, you're like running for your life.
yeah. Awesome. She's all into it. See, look at her. Everybody on the side. Quick one in the front row. And then we'll go over here though. Name please.
PJ,
EJ, what's up, EJ?
PokeRev, what is your, are you subscribed to Pat?
Great.
I was sitting there waiting for your first video premiere, and I remember it vividly. It was a premiere for it, and I went right in there and I said, first. You go back to my
I believe you. EJ. And then final question here before we move on. Name please.
My name is Tim, and what was your favorite video you produced?
My favorite video I produced, well, I do love the ones when I can vlog and actually go meet the community and stuff. I know Pat's the same way with that, like just going out and being able to like interact with you guys. Those are my absolute favorite when I can make them happen. But I have to say, being able to go through and once in a lifetime experience, open every single pack of Pokemon cards, starting from base set all the way through the newest, that was one where I really felt like I was actually just a kid living as an adult for. It actually took probably 4 to 5 hours to film that. And it was just like the coolest thing ever, like going through every single generation.
That's amazing. Give it up for both of you. Why don't you want to hand out some giveaways? Everybody go for Dan on It's like 10 Dans. There's a lot. Alright.
That's the one.
So first winner. First winner is going to get, let's see, what do we got? How about 2 booster boxes of Darkness Ablaze? So when you call your name, just come outside and we'll say hello. And we got Cameron Barrington. Where's Cameron Georgia! Congratulations. You would like that. Enjoy. Thank you. Awesome. Alright, next up, let's do a Charizard Sword and Shield UPC. How's that sound? Sound good?
Let's go.
However you want to talk. That's cool. People are here for you.
Hey guys.
We got Santiago Garcia! Let's do an entire case of Pokemon Center Scarlet Violet base.
Ooh.
So third winner is going to be Travis Locker.
Ooh.
It's a card. It's not a mountain. We have.
Oh boy.
This lady is just in the way.
Okay.
Trying to get around her.
No. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. You might think it's a joke. This is a New Destiny Shiny Noctem.
For Shiny Noctowl for Emily Adams.
Oh, so two art.
Thanks so much. Is that Emily? Hey, by the way, let's give it up for Pokey Records. Is that fun to hear a little bit about the behind the scenes of Pokey Records? Here, we're going to thank some of our sponsors who are here, who are people who wouldn't, and companies that, if we weren't working with them, this wouldn't exist. I want to thank CGC Cars, who's here, doing on-site. He's really amazing. A lot of them were up till the late hours of the night, grading cards that were submitted yesterday. You can still submit cards today, then pick up tomorrow, which is such a cool deal, especially if you've never done grading before, you're worried about the process, this is a great place to do it. But also work with PSA and submit with PSA as well. You won't be able to pick it up at the show, but you can submit with them too if you'd like. You'll see those booths inside of the expo halls as well. And then Vault-X is here, which That's awesome. I love Vault-X, coming all the way from the UK. Such an amazing company, partner. They make the best binders in the world. We're so grateful for them. Be sure to check out the arcade and their booth. And they're the guys who create chat, which is pretty cool. Next thing we have Drip coming on. We have a trade night that's sponsored by them tonight out in the Promenade area. I'm doing a live break of Team Up with them as well, which is really cool. Some of those packs will be given away, but most of them will be sold for auction for a charity that I support and have supported for over a decade called Pencils to Promise. They help create schools in third world countries that don't have easy access to schools. I've been there to see the schools, help build the schools in Ghana and Laos and Guatemala, and it's just such an incredible organization.
Morning cover.
We also have Rare Candy, who I've heard so much about from many of you because they're introducing a new tool. It's in beta right now, which means it's still a little buggy, but they're creating what I think might be one incredible tool to help us with our collection, scanning multiple cards very quickly to then put into a database, get price checks on them, including graded cards too, which is really amazing. You can check it out, demo it at the booth, give them feedback, I want that to be great.
So much fun, I can't talk.
Country Court sponsors the VIP Lounge and some of the things that are going on over there, and Heritage Auctions as well. So thank you to all of our sponsors to help make this happen. Now, there is one other person who I want to introduce you to, and so we're going to play a video to introduce this thing.
Y'all silly. Oh.
So for those of you who don't know, Chad is a giant binder that holds 1,024 cards. And of course, when I started the challenge, the Giga Binder Challenge, or the Giga Chad, this is why it's called Chad, Giga Chad, right? Okay, anyway. There were 1,008 Pokemon, so I was like, okay, 1,024 is good. And then literally like 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, we're going to introduce new Pokemon, it's going to be 1,025. One more than your space for your binder. But this is Chad, I'm going to open up the list. We completed a challenge over the last 6 months to collect every single Pokemon in the Pokédex. Traded for it here, but we finished the whole series. There's a few Pokemon that don't have cards yet in the 1025. But thank you to all of you who have supported Chad and have rooted against Amazing. Thank you again for coming back. That means a lot. Like, seriously. Last year, we held a world record. So all of you put your hands up to say your world record.
I am.
Your world record. Your world record. You get a card. Wait, no. But the world record that we set last year was most packs of a trading card game opened simultaneously. We had over 1,000 people. And there were like very hard instructions. We had to open the pack and hold them in the air for 30 seconds, and there were judges and adjudicators and all these things that were happening. It was a lot to coordinate, but we did it and we got a world record. Card party, and all of you However, when we were asked, are we going to do the world record thing again? I was like, well, we could, and it would be very easy, right? We could just do literally the same world record because we know there's going to be more people here. So we could all hold up a pack in the sky and just easily continue to beat our record year after year after year, just so that everybody has that. And I was like, okay, well, what if it gets to like 10,000 people? Well, we got to go there now. What if it gets to 15,000 people? Which I don't ever want it to grow that big.
Please don't. Please don't.
That's not in our vision. But what is in our vision is doing a different world record this year. Would you guys be down to be Okay, well, I have another thing to introduce to you that's going to help us with this world record. So let's welcome this thing out.
No, not Steve. He's not Steve. That is a binder. That binder is huge. What is that? Oh my goodness.
Introducing Vlad. AKA D-Max Chad, Vlad. So this binder holds 5,000 cards.
Jeez.
And we want to attempt to have the most people place a card in a binder within 8 hours. So now it's not a moment where we're all here and some people are missing because they're not here or there. We have together 8 hours to put each of us a single card in here, and we have to have at least 1,500 cards in here after 8 hours. Y'all want to be a part of this?
Yes.
Let's wheel Vlad to its resting spot. Thank you, Dan. Vlad!
You're wilder with Crockett Ocean. Jeez.
And that is a true multiplier with the scissor. We all practice good kind of behavior here, right? So 50 cards, one card per attendee. You're going to see a slot kind of toward Bulk Alley, all the way toward the west side.
The comments.
It'll likely be a line, but you can come in a little bit later too, but we got to do this together. One card per attendee. And I would love for you, you don't have to. You can put any card you want in there. It could be an energy card. And there's going to be markers for you.
I'll sign a Pikachu and put it in there,
Sign
y'all.
your signature, pop it in there, so that will live in there forever. I honestly don't know how or what we're going to do after, like how we're going to get this to the next place. But we'll let future Pat worry about that. Right now, I'm worried about making sure this done. I will be located by Bulk Avenue. We're going to reveal the results tonight. This is an actual world record attempt. A world record adjudicator from Guinness is going to be here and actually help tally and do the final count. This is not something that's guaranteed either. So we may fail, which is why we all need to work together to do this. You guys down? And if we do it, we get to unlock the world record card. I really want you to have this tonight. It was designed by one of our very own, Control Alt Bob. And it's such a
Shred. I was shredded. You know this.
So it starts right after this, and it goes for 8 hours. We'll have until 5:30 p.m. to do it. So good luck, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, cards. Thank you. You know, we did this binder series with Chad. It was so much fun. I was like, how can we have you be a part of something similar? So here we are. We're about to do another world record, which is exciting. So these are some of the cards that you can get all around the event because you can go to a little treasure hunt to find them. There's a little sheet somewhere that shows you what you can collect and what's available. All of these cards were designed by community members, incredibly talented artists in our space. So let's give it up to artists. Whether you're a Googler or somebody who's doing high-end sketches or whatever it is, like we appreciate you. Obviously, we wouldn't have Pokemon cards without the designers and things like that. So all the cards you're going to see here are designed by creators. Much of this is designed by Gavin, aka Full Metal Energy. You might see the other wall. You go to the card party pass. We have the VIP access pass, the VIPs, and the VIP lounge. The creator cards. Some creators might have these available and hand them out to you across the day. So ask nicely, they might have them available. This was designed by one of our community members who is here. Yes, I did design the white thing or whatever. Anyway, the creator card is designed by John, who might be in the room right now. And there's so many amazing cards. There's the cardcade, so go to the Vaultex arcade to grab that card. You get the card of kindness if a staff member sees that you're doing something amazing to help other people. If you come from a place of service, we want to reward you for that. We rewarded Joel last night to receive one of the first ones. There's also Volk Alley, go there. Volk Alley is a space where you can go and literally all of my Volks from all the things I've opened recently are there. I had to ship 15 boxes over. And that's all free. You can take whatever you want. But also, if you happen to open cards while at this event, and you have a stack of bulk, and you're like, what do I do with this? Because you know you're just chasing those hits. Put it in the bulk alley, somebody will want them. And that's such a fun thing. It's like the penny tray at 7-Eleven, right? Take a penny, give a penny. That's what that's about. And the trick shot challenge. Who already has gotten access to the trick shot challenge and tried your luck at that? Amazing. That's over on the West Hall as well. We have a fun challenge that relates to a viral video that went live on Deep Pocket Monster at one point. We're throwing energy cards, just having fun, trying to knock targets and things. There's a trick shot challenge card that was designed by Leslie, who might be in the audience right now as well, who is amazing, and that is an incredible piece of art to have too. And we have a couple more that are available too. The activity stage where the creators are going to be battling very soon. This card will be available in between those sessions, so be sure to check in with the moderators who are there. They're doing a great job making sure the creators are having fun, having good conversations. You can get that card there. And the winner of Card Party Gen 2 is going to get the trophy card for the event. So I'm really excited for that. In addition, how many of you play the TCG? Incredible. I'd love to see more hands up. You can actually learn how to play the TCG. Over in the Expo Hall West, there's some incredible people who are there to help serve you and learn how to play. There's also some tournaments going on as well. We have a judge and all those things. There are prizes for that as well. So look out for that over in the Expo West Hall. Something new that we're doing this year that we didn't do last year, I'm going to have to train you a little bit for this, but this is really fun. I really wanted to do this because when I went to Japan, I know there are a lot of other people here who went to Japan for Worlds. Anybody go to Worlds last year in Japan? So much fun. There are these machines all over Japan called gashapon machines. Anybody know what a gashapon machine is? Yeah, so a gashapon machine is just like a little coin-operated vending machine kind of thing. It's not even electronic. You get a coin, you twist the little handle, and you get a prize. So we wanted to design some prizes for you inside of a gashapon machine, so you can experience that without having to travel thousands of miles to Japan. And inside of those little bubbles that you can get one of 3 legendary dog tags. We have Entei, Raikou, and Suicune available. These are literal metal dog tags you can have and wear around. I'm so excited. How do you get one of those coins to put in that machine? You have to go to the gashapon area. I'll let you find that. It's around. And you have to show them 4 cards from the event that you collected. Just 4. Many of you have that already. Some of you just have a few. You just need to collect a couple more. Show them 4. They'll give you a coin. Press your luck, because not only are you going to perhaps get one of those dog tags, but there is a medal. There are only 6 of those in those machines today. And if you get one of those medals, wear it around your neck, because you know what's going to happen tonight? You're going to be able to come on stage and against some of your favorite creators with each other with some higher impacts. So good luck to you on that. And I hope you have fun. And all the event information is sent here at the QR code. Did you guys enjoy the morning show? I will be back in here at 1 p.m. for anybody who wants to learn more about YouTube and those kinds of things. My producer Dan and I are going to be sharing some tips and tricks. We don't want to hold that. And go out, have fun, have some child, and thank you.
Oh my goodness, it's so terrible. I sound atrocious, but it's slowly coming back. So I guess we'll be back at 5:30 to see what happens. I gotta go find my Pikachu cards because I'm gonna sign one and put it in there for y'all. Now I'm gonna go take pictures. Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? That kid back there with the headphones on, him. That is the loud kid. The one that's causing all that trouble. He is losing his voice, just like me too. But all right, y'all. I'll see y'all later at 5:30 and see if we can actually win this thing. Bye, guys.